The wind howled outside our tent, a mournful wail that seemed to echo the fears buried deep within me. I lay there, heart racing, the memory of that footage replaying in my mind like a relentless nightmare. I could still see the figure, its smile etched into my thoughts, a grotesque reminder of what we had unearthed. I glanced at Jake, who was snoring softly, blissfully unaware of the terror that had seeped into my bones. The rest of the team was asleep, but I felt wide awake, as if the mountain itself was watching me, waiting for me to make a move. I pulled my sleeping bag tighter around me, trying to ward off the chill that had nothing to do with the temperature. Then I heard it, a soft crunching sound outside, like footsteps in the snow. My heart leaped into my throat. I held my breath, straining to listen. The sound was unmistakable, deliberate, as if someone or something was circling our camp. I reached for my flashlight, my hands trembling. The beam cut through the darkness, illuminating the tent walls, but I hesitated. What if it was just the wind? What if I was imagining things? But the crunching continued, rhythmic and persistent. "Jake," I whispered, my voice barely a breath. "Wake up." He stirred, mumbling incoherently. I shook him harder. "Jake, get up!" He blinked awake, confusion clouding his eyes. "What's wrong?" "Listen." We both fell silent, the crunching now louder, closer. It was as if whatever was out there was aware of us, toying with our fear. "Maybe it's just an animal," Jake suggested, though his voice lacked conviction. "An animal? At this altitude?" I shot back, my voice rising. "There's nothing up here but us and the mountain." The crunching stopped abruptly. A heavy silence enveloped us, thick and suffocating. I could feel the weight of the mountain pressing down, a reminder of its power and indifference. "Let's check it out," Jake said, his bravado returning. "Are you insane?" I hissed. "We don't know what's out there." But he was already unzipping the tent, the sound echoing in the stillness. I wanted to grab him, to pull him back, but I was frozen in place, fear rooting me to the ground. Jake peered outside, his silhouette framed by the tent opening. "It's clear," he said, stepping out into the night. I followed reluctantly, the cold air biting at my skin. The moon hung high, casting an eerie glow over the snow, illuminating the landscape in shades of blue and silver. "See nothing," Jake said, but his voice wavered. I scanned the area, my heart pounding. The snow was untouched, a pristine blanket that stretched endlessly in every direction. But then I noticed something. Footprints. They were faint, almost ghostly, leading away from our camp. I felt a chill run down my spine. "Where do they lead?" Jake squinted into the darkness. "I don't know, but they're not ours." We followed the prints, each step crunching in the silence, the sound echoing like a warning. The footprints were small, almost delicate, as if made by a child. But at this altitude, who would be out here? I whispered, dread pooling in my stomach. The trail wound up the slope, leading us further from the safety of our camp. I glanced back, the tent now a distant shadow against the white expanse. "Maybe we should turn back," I suggested, but Jake pressed on, curiosity driving him. "Just a little further," he urged. "We have to see where they go." As we climbed, the air grew thinner, each breath a struggle. The footprints continued, leading us to a rocky outcrop. I hesitated, a sense of foreboding washing over me. "Jake, I really think we should..." But he was already at the edge, peering over. "Look." I joined him, and my breath caught in my throat. Below us lay a small clearing, and in the center stood the figure from the footage. It was unmistakable. The same human shape, the same smile. "Is that..." Jake's voice trailed off, disbelief etched on his face. The figure turned slowly, as if sensing our presence. My heart raced, a primal instinct screaming at me to run. But I was rooted to the spot, unable to look away. "Let's go," I finally managed to say, my voice trembling. But Jake was entranced, stepping closer to the edge. "It can't be real, it's just a trick of the light." "Jake, please," I pleaded, but he was already calling out, "Hey, are you okay?" The figure tilted its head, the smile widening impossibly. "Jake, stop!" I shouted, panic surging through me. But it was too late. The figure took a step forward and the ground beneath us shifted. I felt the earth tremble, a warning rumble that echoed through the mountain. "Run!" I screamed, grabbing Jake's arm and pulling him back. We stumbled away from the edge, the world spinning around us. The figure remained still, watching, its smile never fading. We raced back down the slope, the footprints fading behind us, the crunching of snow now a cacophony of terror. I could feel the mountain closing in, the weight of its secrets pressing down on us. When we reached the tent, we collapsed inside, gasping for breath. "What the hell was that?" Jake panted, his eyes wide with fear. "I don't know," I replied, my voice shaking. "But we need to leave, now." We packed our gear in a frenzy, adrenaline coursing through our veins. The wind howled outside, a mournful cry that seemed to mock our fear. As we prepared to leave, I glanced back at the camera, still sitting on the table. The footage. "Do you think it's safe to watch it again?" Jake asked, his voice barely above a whisper. "No," I said firmly. "We can't. We need to get out of here." But as we stepped outside, the mountain loomed above us, a silent sentinel. The footprints were gone, erased by the wind, but the memory of that figure lingered, a haunting reminder of what we had encountered. We descended in silence, the weight of our experience heavy on our shoulders. The mountain had shown us its true face, and we were left with the chilling knowledge that some mysteries are better left unsolved. As we reached the base camp, I looked back at Everest, its peak piercing the sky. It was beautiful, terrifying, and utterly indifferent, and I knew deep down that it would always be watching.